Day 3, a bit sleepy. I'm leaving this place. The legs are okay, and I'm also okay. And yeah, we see today. Should be around 60 kilometers, not more. Maybe more, we see. If there's a good restaurant nearby, then maybe more. When you sleep in the albergos, most of them have this checkout policy that you have to get out by 8 o'clock, and that's good because they force you to start early. And you think that's when you're on a bike, you don't care what time it is, because even if it's hot, there's wind blowing when you're driving, but the sun really gets to you and the heat. So it's good to start early. And this is my third day of this Camino trip, and already I can feel the little bit, I don't want to anymore, like creeping in slowly. But it doesn't disturb me. I know that it's normal and the brain has its ways of coping with the tiredness, but I'm not allowing it, so I'm pushing through, and it's just noise, nothing special. Today is a nice gravel path compared to the roads on Camino, and I started early, so there are a lot of pilgrims you see on the way, and it's nice. The scene is nice. My legs were hurting in the morning and my behind, but now it's all past. After 10 minutes everything passes. I just didn't eat anything, so I'm still waiting to find a breakfast spot. Maybe I skip breakfast, we'll see. I think the Camino is a perfect first timer route, because on this trip all the way you have these little shop bars where you can buy anything you need: water, food, fresh fruit and stuff like that. Until now I haven't passed 8 kilometers without a little shop. That's gonna change soon, but keep watching. As I'm driving, I made a plan. I'm gonna stop in Logroño for a nice lunch. They have a vibrant tapas scene, and it's the capital of Rioja, so no better place to stop. It's 30 kilometers from Los Arcos to Logroño, 29. Some climbing, not a lot. 300 meters elevation change. This is the famous Tapas street, Calle Laurel in... I'll write it down, I just remembered. So now I'm going to find something to eat for lunch. I'm early a bit, 11:40, finish lunch, chill for an hour, and then continue. It's quite nice here. Here is the bike, here is the food, called fish, chicken, lamb. So after lunch I found a bench, rested a bit for like half an hour, and then I continued my trip. When you exit Logroño, there are these beautiful parks and trails guiding you through the parks, and it's all nice. And then somewhere, at some point, I took a wrong turn. I don't know how, and even my navigation didn't show it, and I ended up here, and this was not a nice part of the journey. It was really steep and full of ruts, but it was fun in a way. Now this part from Logroño to Santo Domingo was quite challenging, not physically, I mean not as in effort wise, but as it was really hot and the asphalt was burning, and I got slightly dizzy in a way, and then I stopped at the petrol station thankfully, and when I spilled myself with cold water a bit on the head, and drank some of the cold water, I felt instantly better. Again, I'm getting to that point where I think I can't anymore. I don't have it in me. I'll keep going, so what happens, happens. Even if I drop dead, there's plenty of ambulances here. So, going out to that side. See. So this was the first really challenging part of the trip, because it was a wide road and it was 7 kilometers long, and it was 7% steep gradient, and you couldn't see it that it was that steep because it was wide and long and straight, and with the sun it was never ending. It's like you thought it would never end, but it ended and I finished it, so that's it. Room, decided to go with private room because I hammered myself today. In the morning I didn't walk around, I just took my breakfast and continued straight away to heading to Leon direction, exiting Rioja. So the next part of the Camino is gonna be on the road, because I didn't want to crowd the pilgrim's path, and it's just next to the road. And on the road, except the cars and trucks and everything, which do look pretty scary and are, but they really respect cyclists. I started cramping for the first time in my life, so I had to stop. I barely made it to the end of the road part, and I had to stop and eat something, add some salt to the water, and the salt saved me. After like 45 minutes I was okay again. So this is the last climb to Burgos, and as you can see it's pretty steep and uneven, tough terrain to cycle on, but as you start going up you will see it's completely worth it. It's the most beautiful part of my journey until now. I can tell you this with 100% certainty. Pine trees, forests, it was beautiful. got too steep. There was also some pushing, but as I say, it was really worth the effort. It was. Now you will see what is coming next is the most beautiful part of the trip, by far. Just came to the room. Hi guys, welcome to Burgos. Today was an amazing day. I didn't like Rioja, to be honest. But now when I crossed over to this region de Leon, you have a lot of forests, a lot of pine trees. It's amazing. Lots of potholes as well, but that doesn't matter because it's really amazing to drive around the forest with all the pine trees and everything. And yeah, I feel much better than yesterday because I'm still excited from the ride. So yeah, it means that even if the ride is difficult and long and lots of steep climbs, if it's, let's say, scenic or beautiful, it's kind of worth it. Yesterday it was all long roads with 5-kilometer climbs, but nothing special. Today it was amazing. We'll see. Still, now I'm going to one restaurant. The reason why we came to Burgos, try the lamb. It's roasted lamb. It's their specialty here. It's also a specialty in Croatia, but we'll see which one's better. While doing research. So lucky I came all the way here to I don't know, a death in the family, something, and they're not working. Just kidding, it was the shop next to it, also called Oeda. The restaurant is working. I'm gonna try the land now. Local food. Castellano. So in the morning I woke up, I was pretty rested, I had a nice room and got some breakfast in this beautiful bakery. I got a cake, a croissant with eggs and ham and cheese, orange juice, and decided to leave Burgos. I saw it one more time, the old town and the cathedral, and continued on my journey. So as I'm driving around these city trails, heading out of Burgos, I'm starting to understand that it's really hard to get hit by a car here compared to some other countries. Their cycling infrastructure is amazing. They have so many cycling lanes, everybody stops. They treat you as a pedestrian here. Every car stops as soon as they see you. It's very good cycling culture here. I thought this happened only in Denmark. I saw a lot of cyclists driving in the highway in Spain, so I wanted to know if anybody can write in the comments if it's legal to ride on the state highways or not. But I saw a lot of them do it. From here we start climbing to the hills, and they are not steep climbs, they are nice hard-packed gravel roads, as you can see. The views are very nice, beautiful. There's not even too much wind here at this point. And then you get a valley, you go down, you see there's a nice little village. I bought some bananas there and some Aquarius, and it's an electrolyte drink that I got used to drinking after my cramps, and since then had no cramps. Today I can already feel it's a powerful day. I have a lot of motivation, a lot of power in my legs. There's not gonna be any problems. And enjoy the views, because this part is around Burgos is the most beautiful part by far until now. And it's amazing, and the energy is amazing. It is a bit dry, to be honest, but a lot of dust, but it's not a problem. From this point on, the long straight roads start. The Komoot map, it takes you through the roads, which is okay for me, even though it's straight, flat, with a little bit of inclines. The wind is strong, headwind, so it was a bit difficult to drive, and you will see here on this video that on this footage that there is a lot of wind, but it's nothing terrible. It's always something with cycling. The thing is that these roads, they are so straight and long, and a car passes like every 10 minutes. You don't see cars, you can drive in the middle of the road. It's really calms your mind and your nerves. After the straight roads, we come to the Roman well, and where I meet the Brazilians again. This is the Brazilian team from the second day after Pamplona. We keep meeting each other on the road, and then we see the Canal de Castilla, and this is an amazing structure. It was built also by the Romans, and still to this day it floods the fields around with it irrigates the fields around it. So you can see that this structure is really an amazing thing. They were really good engineers. The Brazilians, I keep chasing them, and they keep chasing me, but that's it.
Today is a chill day, 60 something kilometers in. Stop all the time with some ice cream, candy, and black seeds, stuff like that. Salt, and the Spanish thing, Aquarius I think it's called, it's amazing, the drink. Like electrolyte thing. But today I'm not a chill day, so I'm gonna keep going until I really can't anymore. I'm gonna try and reach like 90 kilometers, 90, 100. Let me see. So I came to my destination town, something the Carrion. I will put it in captions, but I don't like it. I don't know, I just don't like it. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm already 86 kilometers in. I have some energy in me because there were no steep climbs, and I'm gonna keep going. and I'll see you on the way. Maybe I find something. That's a problem because the albergos, they only take you until 6 o'clock. But I'm gonna wing it. We'll see. Probably they'll take me. If not, I'll go to another bigger town in like 30 kilometers or 20. What happens, happens. But I think the albergos, they take you in, just that they have to charge you later or something like that. We see. We'll find out today. I've been driving on this straight gravel road, but it's completely straight. No turns, twists, nothing. And I've been driving on it for 10 kilometers already. All the time, all the same. And the thing is, no other pilgrims can be here because they all went to their albergos by 6, had to be there. So I'm all alone. Lots of crows. Might be a sign. I really am the master of winging it. So I'm here in the middle of nowhere. Nobody around me, no pilgrims, nothing. I have 5.8 kilometers to the next fork. That can mean anything by Garmin standards. It can just mean that we are crossing back to the normal road or something. I don't know about albergos. I don't see anything there in the distance. I don't know. See what happens. What seemed to be an endless road to nowhere. If you look in my Garmin, you can see I was all there, and there was a little downhill, like a valley. And I assume there could be a village here with something, but it didn't say anything on booking.com or Google. Actually, Google I didn't even look at. And I'm really happy. This is my favorite village on the way, because I'm really happy there is something here. Still managed to find the last room, the last available hostel, and when I saw the village, it was the most beautiful village I saw in my life. And I came to one hostel, they didn't have place. The first one on the road, the second one didn't have place, and then the third one had the last room in the village. 209. So yeah, but I broke the 100 kilometers done, over 100 kilometers done. First in a lifetime, so it was worth it, worth the risk. Oh, and I have like 7 different kinds of dust all over me.